What is up, guys? Charles right here for Team COG, coming at you guys with some test hands showing Monarchs. I wanted to show you guys some, valid test hands to be able to, get you guys an idea of what this deck can do, the playthroughs, the lines, and stuff like that. There's not really, I feel like there's they are like linear combo sequencing you can do, but I mean they're not extravagant. So I thought maybe instead of just doing a combo video and a test hand video, we just do a test hand video and talk about it and discuss it. But please remember, you know what to do, guys. You guys enjoy this type of content, hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, hit that join button if you want to support the channel directly. Also, don't forget to check out the sponsors down below. Dueling Guard, use that link and you get 15% discount at checkout. And again, anything that goes in the channel gets put back into it. So we've been shuffling here for a little bit. We'll give a quick cut here and then just going into our first test. And I think we'll only do like a couple, not a lot, but enough. I mean, to discuss a few things. So we'll go ahead and do a quick cut, draw our first opening hand of either Adia, Caius, okay, Prime, okay, let's go, and Domain. So this hand is actually pretty weak. Cannot lie. Go figure. The curse of the camera, we'd see Prime. This is where, like, possibly in one of those scenarios where if Adia was the Fire Vassal, we could just pitch the Prime here and summon it and then get going. But we'll just play like there's no hand traps just to show you like the generic. We hard open Domain, which makes we got one of our win conditions. So now we're just trying to attain either of the other three, right? So like trying to get either access to Erupt, trying to get access to Erupt, or I can't think of the name, man. Majesty or Zaborg. So that's what we're trying to get to. So we'll just go ahead and start out with normal summoning out Adia. We'll go ahead and use Adia's effect here to go ahead and summon out Eidos. Oh, not Eidos. We'll summon out Tessera. Send out Tessera. And then I'm just trying to think here. I think we go Domain. Use Domain's effect to reveal the Either to reduce its level by 2. And then we'll go ahead and use the Tessera to immediately after get a normal summon. So we use this normal summon, so we should have one more normal summon down the pipeline here. So we'll go here for Either. We'll go Chainlink 1 Either, Chainlink 2 Tessera to summon out Eidos. So we'll summon out the Eidos here. There we go, Eidos. And then Either we'll dump, I think we'll send Master Plan and Pantheism. Master Plan, or do we, yeah, send Master Plan and Pantheism. Master Plan and Pantheism. Just trying to find Master Plan. There we go. We send these here on a new chain, effective Eidos. So we get one more normal summon. We'll go ahead and activate probably Pantheism here. Banish it to go ahead and search, reveal 3. And we'll just go ahead and, I think we reveal just 3 Tenacity. I mean, actually, yeah, so like we could reveal 3. Oh, okay, hold up. And we got to resolve Either. I totally forgot. Yeah, wow. See, I told you guys in the video before, sometimes I forget to resolve the full effect because I think just sending 2 just so strong. So here we go. Resolve Either, new Chainlink 1 Eidos, Chainlink 2 Little Eidos, additional normal summon, and this will search us a card. And I feel like what we should search, now that we get the search, right? Maybe we search out Revolt. I mean, no, we don't want to search out Revolt. We can literally search out Zaborg. Like, we search out Zaborg if you want to, and then we get another normal summon, and we can literally Zaborg the opponent. We can search out Erupt too, if we wanted to. So, like, if you know your matchup, we'll just go here and grab Zaborg, I think is the correct call. Grab Zaborg. I'll go ahead and banish Pantheism, and then I think I'm going to still go with Tenacity, just because I want to get greedy and do the draw. I mean, you don't have to. We could go Tenacity, reveal 3, Revolt, use Revolt, but since we've already exhausted our, yeah, there's just a lot that we can do. Like, we have access to so much. So we'll go Tenacity, we'll activate Tenacity, revealing the Zaborg, so we don't want the opponent to know that we have Caius, to search another Pantheism, and then I'll quickly shuffle here, because we'll just Pantheism draw 2, and then we're pretty... Yeah, we're off, man. We have a pretty set up board here. So we'll go Pantheism, draw 2, pitch the Prime, draw 2, draw another Eidos, and a Monarch Master Plan. Not terrible. Monarch Master Plan can send something if we need to. But I mean, it is what it is. So we have this here. Just trying to double check. There's really not much to really send, but now we can go Zaborg, right? We can tribute off. So I think we're just going to tribute off these 2. Tribute off these 2, go Chainlink 1 Zaborg, target itself, Chainlink 2 Adia. We can use Eidos here if we want, but I'm not going to opt to use it now. Adia will add back the Pantheism, which then we can draw again. And then the Zaborg will target itself, destroy itself. We rip 8 cards from the opponent's extra deck, which is pretty cool. I mean, like, that's pretty crazy, right? We still have Aether on the field, and then let's go ahead and just use Pantheism one more time to draw 2. Draw 2. And we draw into both squires, which is not the best. But again, it is what it is, right? So now we pass the turn, right? And what are we staring at here? The opponent cannot summon from the extra deck. They're missing 8 cards out of their extra deck, so the likelihood of them being able to do something, but we do have a little bit more in the sense of what we are packing here with the Prime Monarch. So as soon as the opponent commits, if they summon a dark or light monster, we can activate the Prime Monarch by banishing Master Plan to go ahead and summon itself out here. Then on a new chain Master Plan, target their light monster. For the sake of it, we'll say it's light. Target their light monster to go ahead and search out our Majesty Fiend. Or you can search out Sealy Glare, but I really don't like searching out Sealy Glare unless you have to. And you want to keep it in the deck so that you can use it with either, but you can search out either one, right? It doesn't matter. And then immediately you can normal summon one of the original Monarchs, which we happen to have Caius in our hand. Do take note, if they had Dark and you didn't have Caius, you could still search Caius and normal summon it. And then we're just going to go ahead and normal summon out here. We only have to get 1 tribute. We'll go ahead and do this here to go into Caius, and then Caius will tribute summon. So not only do we get 2 tribute summons underneath the domain to be able to make sure that if they out one, we have another tribute summon, but we're also going to get a spot removal in the form of Caius in case they start trying to get up into a monster, or they're like, maybe they don't care about domain, whatever. But I figured it'd be, this is, it's again, we've achieved 2 of our win conditions, domain and Erebus. Domain and Zaborg. So then the other option you could have done is with Eidos, you could search out Erupt instead of going the Zaborg route. Maybe, you didn't need to, if you knew you had access to domain, there's no point in Zaborging them, but just to showcase Zaborg, because I know some people really like that. And it is a very powerful card. But yeah, that is it. And then on the following turn, we have Eidos in hand to be able to tribute summon. We have the ability to, we're drawing for turn into talents, which is, irrelevant, but we have Pantheism in the graveyard to banish, to search 3. We can search Revolt. Yeah, so that was pretty decent. We'll go to shuffle it up and do another test hand. Okay, we'll do a quick cut as tradition, and then we'll draw our first 5 cards. So we draw Tessera, Stormforth, Erupt, Eidos, and the Monarch Master Plan. So again, this hand, we have a handful of vassals, which don't do nothing, right? But we do have something in the form of Master Plan. So we can activate Master Plan. This is why Master Plan is another starter, in my opinion. We activate Master Plan to go ahead and send ourselves Pantheism. Now, again, of course, this hand clearly loses to a single, loses to a single Ash, right? Ash or Purge will stop this right away. And that does stink, and that's probably to show, like, some of the inconsistencies. Crazy we opened the Monarch, we opened Erupt, the one of traps, right? And the last hand we opened literally the Prime Monarch too. Don't take it for granted. That's just bad luck, bad statistics. It should not happen. It's just crazy it's happened twice. It's literally cursed the camera up here. Do not take that into consideration. But it is what it is. So we'll send the Pantheism there. We'll activate Pantheism, banishing itself to go ahead and reveal 3 of our Monarch Revolt. Just so you guys know, I have the 3 Revolts. Yeah. You guys know. What would be the point of making the video if I was just going to cheat and not play 3 Revolt? Reveal 3 Revolts. Add Revolt to your hand. Go ahead and activate Revolt. I think we're just going to go ahead and send Eidos here to go ahead and reveal 3, and we'll go ahead and showcase 3. So the bad thing is I don't know what the option's going to be for what's the option they're going to want to give us here. So I think we go these 3. Maybe the line is, no, I think we're okay. So it doesn't matter what they give us, right? I'm just going to assume that they're going to give us probably the worst one, which is Either, just because if they know this searches and this will hand rip them. So I just imagine they're just going to give us Either. These other 2 will go to Graveyard. We can go ahead and, so that might become an issue actually. So if they do give us Either, that is pretty big, because Tessera, interesting. Banish this, summon out. No, we're okay. Never mind. We still have plays. Yep. So we can go ahead and go the effect of Erebus. Pitching, if we pitch we can pitch Stormforth. I think we just pitch Stormforth to add back out Eidos. We go effect of this, reveal the trap, summon out Tessera. We'll go ahead and activate Tessera's effect to immediately normal summon. We go here, we go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. 2 will summon out Adia, and this will search us out. I'm going to search us out our domain. And then this will summon out on a new chain. Adia will summon out Eidos. Eidos effect. We get another normal summon. Oh, well, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Maybe we don't search out domain. Maybe we search out return. Yeah, I think we search out return. We search out return, and we activate return. Then we'll use the normal summon granted to us by Eidos. Tribute off. I'm kind of just thinking about what the tribute here. It really doesn't matter. Tribute off these 2. Go here. We'll go Chainlink 1 Aether, Chainlink 2 return, Chainlink 3 Idea, targeting the Pantheism add back to our hand. Return will search us out See, we can search out Zaborg if we want, because we get one more. One more. Yeah, we'll search out Zaborg. We'll search out Zaborg. Aether will then dump the Prime Monarch, and it doesn't... See, this is where we can kind of just do like a throwaway. Maybe the Monarch's Master Plan, just in case they have like DD Crow or something, and then we'll summon out another copy of itself right here. So this goes to grave. And then I'll just go ahead and... Because Mega Zaborn says you can choose a summon by tributing one tribute summon monster. So then we'll use our actual normal summon for our turn to go ahead and tribute off our Eidos into Zaborg. Then we'll go Zaborg's effect to go ahead and target itself, to destroy itself. And then we get to rip 8 cards from our opponent's extra deck. I'll then just go ahead and set the Monarch's Erupt, move on to the end phase. Aether returns back, and then we pass it over to the opponent. So now the opponent only has, 6 cards in their extra deck, I believe. 6 cards in their extra deck. You've ripped them. Now the Monarch's Erupt can be flipped to skill drain the opponent. Now, do take note, this does kind of conflict. Erupt will conflict with like your Sealy Glare and possibly your Eidos summon. So it depends, depending where you want to flip this. You can actually use like some of your major. You can use all the disruptions before that because you do have Master Plan and the Prime Monarch set up in the graveyard. So if the opponent commits to a light or a dark, you can go the Prime, banish Master Plan to summon itself. And then, of course, use Master Plan target. If it's a light monster, it's different because you'll just be able to search out Fiend. But if it is a dark monster, which will just do the best case scenario to show you, you will be able to search out your Caius and then immediately tribute summon for Caius. You can go Chainlink 1, Caius Chainlink 2, return. Return can then search you out this. Caius can then banish. And then we're still not done because if the opponent does get a little bit, tries to push through a little bit more, we can go either effect by banishing out our... Again, it doesn't truly matter, our Stormforth, if we want to summon out our Aether by tributing our Caius, Chainlink 1, then we can go Chainlink 2, Eidos, and Grave to chain block out the Aether. Eidos will summon itself here. This will send 2. Again, it doesn't matter what 2 we send, so I'm just going to send these 2, and we'll summon out Sealy Glare, and then we have the ability to trigger our Eidos on special summon to attempt to add ourselves, and we can add Stormforth here from our deck to our hand, and then of course Sealy Glare can affect target a monster they control, steal it, bounce it back to hand, and then you have Erupt here as well. Now, if you're forced to flip Erupt early, you're not going to get the Sealy Glare or the Eidos effect, but you still will have the Caius and stuff like that. So not a terrible hand at all. I mean, it seems like a lot more, right, than what Monarch is used to. But yeah, we'll just shuffle it up and we'll look at it. We'll see if we'll do a hand. We'll discuss like going second. I think that'll be like a good Okay, we won't go like going second's always like really dependent, but I'll like talk about like this particular hand on how it can go second. So we'll just shuffle up and then get into it. Okay, we'll do a quick cut, guys, and we'll go and look at this hand. Then we'll discuss the possibilities of this hand going second. So we'll go ahead and draw Monarch Stormforth. Already a great card. 2 Stormforth, not looking good. Tessera, Pantheism. Well, if this ain't a Monarch hand like I've ever seen it. So we'll go ahead and activate Pantheism to go ahead and pitch our. So again, going second. If we're going second, we're drawing Eidos. So this is like pretty crazy right here because of what we could potentially out. You can Stormforth a monster, summon out Eidos. You don't even have to like storm. You can Stormforth depending on the board, right? Like every board stays depending, but Stormforth, they negate the activation. Second Stormforth, like you have a lot going for you with the draw of Eidos. But without the draw of Eidos, we'll just go ahead and activate Pantheism. We know we're going to draw into Eidos, so it's okay to pitch Stormforth, draw 2, double Eidos. Now that's just malignant. That's wild. Well. That's interesting. We'll go and activate Tessera, revealing the Monarch. Special summon. Use the effect to go ahead and get an additional normal summon, or tribute summon, tribute, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. 2 will summon out the Idea here. 2 will summon out Idea. And then this will search us our... I feel like... So we got to get to one of our win conditions. So I feel like we really need to get to Erebus. No, domain, excuse me. Get to domain. We will get to it in a second here. We'll go and activate Pantheism. Excuse me. Hold up. Effective Idea, summon out Eidos. Eidos effect, additional normal summon, and then we'll banish the Pantheism. Reveal 3 Revolts. We'll get a Revolt, then we'll activate Revolt, pitching this, and then Revolt will reveal 3. So this is where I'm going to reveal either, and then maybe either Zaborg, Erebus, maybe? Zaborg, Erebus. And so again, I always imagine that they'll probably give me either because they think either's the worst one to give me. So in the case of giving us either, these 2 go to grave. Either comes to hand. So we still have 2 normal summons left, 2 tribute summons, I should say. just trying to think here on how I want to do this. I want to keep the Stormforth in hand, so that way I can Aether into an Aether, and then my Aether can... I have max disruption with Aether, so I activate Domain, reveal Aether here, and then I will Tribute Summon here, right here. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, to target this. We'll dump 2, so I'm just going to dump Master Plan and the Prime Monarch right here to get that disruption set up. Summon out this Aether. Then we can go Pantheism effect, or not Pantheism, we can go Erebus effect, pitching Pantheism to add back Zaborg. You could also go for Erebus if you wanted to, like, you know, shuffle back a card in their hand, like hand loop them. But Zaborg is just so strong. Like, it's honestly, it's a win condition, right? So add it back. So we have our normal summon for turn. So we can normal summon out over our Aether here, if we want to, or we can just tribute summon both. I think it'd probably be safe that way. So essentially, we just go effect of this to go ahead and target itself. Since I did tribute a light monster with Aether, I will get to choose the 8 cards. So tribute, destroy the 8 cards. Opponent now has, yeah, like 8 cards are now gone. I'll go ahead and set Stormforth, and then this will return back to my hand. And like we still have like more if we really want to. We could potentially banish the Eidos to summon out the Tessera and, you know, all that type of stuff. But what we do have is, again, a pretty solid setup that might people like. This doesn't seem like much, right? Like we literally did all this just to pass on Domain and this, but we do have something. So at the start of the opponent's turn, you just go and activate Stormforth, get it out of the way, so then as soon as they commit something, you can go, you know, like normal summon Yummy, normal summon something, Arthurion. I'm trying to think of anything else, you know, Raisin. They're 1 Raisin, they summon, you just sack it off. But you activate that, you go ahead and activate the Either, banishing this to go ahead and tribute summon their monster and your Eidos to summon out. And of course, you go, like, you know, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 to be able to summon itself back. So we go ahead and summon out Eidos. This will dump 2. I'm just going to dump Tenacity and, I guess, an Erupt, because I really don't want to draw Erupt. And then we summon out Sealy Glare. And then we still have the effect of this to search out. I always like searching out Stormforth, just because on the crackback you can just Stormforth something again. And then right now, you do still have the disruption with the Prime and the Master Plan. So like in every test hand we've done so far, Prime, banish Master Plan. If they have a light or a dark, again, if they have a dark, it's just better. If they have a light, it's kind of rough. So maybe in certain matches up, this won't be like that great, but use that target. But in the worst case scenario, if it's light monsters, you can, you know, you search out and you grab yourself the Majesty Fiend, and then on the following turn you have Majesty Fiend. Like, that is just crazy. But to do the best, they'll say they have a dark, so we'll just add ourselves Caius, immediately tribute summon for Caius, go here, Caius effect, target, banish. So then you have essentially Domain Lock. They only have like 6 cards in their extra deck, and you have 2 spot removals on top of it all. So not too terrible right there. And like I said, if we were going second, our hand got trailing better that turn because of the Stormforth, tribute Eidos. We could have even tried to do the Tessera, but I don't like doing that because Tessera just will eat hand traps. And yeah, I'd like to hold Tessera's normal summon for later to when I know it'll resolve, you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, I think that'll wrap it up for these test hands. Again, that's pretty cookie, plain Jane. Minus, I think, a few of the hands, you know, like the first one, we lost like a single hand trap. But dude, keep in mind, the first 2 test hands we saw both one of traps. Like this hand that I had here, I don't think it lost to 1 hand trap because the Pantheism, it got Ash, we could banish, search, Revolt, and then Revolt, you know, could get us someplace. And that's assuming you're not playing a deck that is able to play both Ash and like Purge. Then you're cooked. But if it's just literally like Ash, then like you literally play through 1 Ash, and then you get to play pretty conservatively there, because once Revolt resolves, the deck goes crazy. But that's why I'm a huge fan of Either. I like getting my board set up with Either in hand to be able to like back up a board, because outside of I think the second test hand where I had, I don't even think it was, yeah, but all 3 hands we were able to establish 2 win conditions, when that was Zaborg plus Domain. But in the second test hand, you know, we had the ability to put up Erupt if we wanted to. Just again, Zaborg's just that wild of a card. But anyway, that's it for the test hands, guys. I hope this explains it. If you guys do want to see a dedicated combo video, comment down below. Hopefully this is able to like show you guys a little bit, but I can, if you guys want it, I'll make it happen. So you guys stay safe, stay healthy. Charles from Team COG signing out.